How's everything going?
Yeah, it's good. Fine. Thank you. Did you?
I'm doing fine, yeah, here. I'm enjoying myself. Well, the important question, first rehearsal, how was it? What were the challenges? Were there any surprises? What do you want to work on for the next rehearsal?
I think the challenge for me was not to fall off that podest that we have on stage. Yeah, it was the first time I stood on it, so I wasn't sure like how much further can I go until I fall off. So that was quite a bit.
So the video clip that we can see part from there, it was actually very, very minimal, very suiting to the sweet, soft ballad that you wrote and chose for this. And how did you find the translation to the stage? Did you find it difficult to find exactly what you want to do?
No, because it's not the same. It's not the same when you make a video than when you're on stage. It's totally different. So like when you're on stage, it's all about feeling it and like being in pitch and stuff. So you gotta concentrate on different things than when just music's playing and you just acting.
So of course, Limits is one song out of your own album that we're very excited for, Evolution 2. Would you like to tell us a little bit about the album, the project?
Yeah, Evolution 2 is already the second album. Yeah. Yes. And I'm already working on Evolution 3 if anyone wants to know. Yes, I am. Yeah, so Evolution 2 is an electronic pop album. It has 10 tracks, including Limits. And it's, like I would say the first one was more like sophisticated. I thought more about the beats, like being complicated and stuff. And the second one, I wanted it to flow like from the beginning to the end, and like that you can like really dance from the beginning, from the concert on to the last song. And I wanted to create a pop album with no fear of big hook lines or big gestures, and that's what it's about actually. And also, I wanted to get rid of a lot of stories of mine, and it's more of a biography than the first one was.
So working on such an album where you produce and write your own music and the lyrics, what is the hat that you feel most comfortable wearing? Producer's hat? Is the singer hat?
I don't prefer any of it. Like, I mean, I'm not a friend of the engineering hat, but it also has good sides, because like when you get into it, you might figure out something else that helps you with songwriting stuff, because it opens up a lot of more doors. But also I like the producing hat, like that says, okay, like we want to go there. How do we get there? Like, what's the way gonna be like? Where's the song gonna be? Where do we want it to be? And also the songwriter part, actually where you can like, be creative and get your vision to be done. But in my case, like, it's all together, because being able to create what's in my head, I need to be all together, like all in all.
Sometimes, I'm trying to understand what kind of an artist are you. Would you say that you write the lyrics and then you know where you want to go, or would you let the process lead you and you might not even get the result that you were aiming for? Do you let your process be loose and surprise yourself?
Yes, of course. I mean, I have a clear vision most of the time of the song. I mean, not of the lyrics mostly. That's funny, because the lyrics are always like the last thing that happens in my songs, except off a few, like Limits was an exception. But all of the other songs, like they are all like the production is the first thing, and then there's this whole world of sounds that I have the feeling that it pulls out the words that I'm not able to like maybe find in first place, but that I don't know. Yeah, that's what I'm about to say. Yes.
Okay, so we're talking about lyrics. I'll offer you a quick Hebrew lesson.
Okay.
Okay, so just the title of your song, Limits. That's right. You want to try it with us?
Yep.
Take a while here.
That's Stefan, by the way.
The head of delegation, right? So, limits, migbalot. Migbalot. Let's try it. 1, 2, 3. Migbalot. Very good, very good, very nice. Let's see if
And what means one beer, please? Very important.
Okay, bira.
Bira.
Bevakasha is please. Bira.
That's too complicated.
Too complicated to say bira and not put your hand on the table. Eye contact, that's it.
Yeah.
No smiles. No.
What? It's not hard for me after limits.
Yes, not that hard. Yes, please.
Hi Hannah, my name's Danny from OJ UK. First of all, congratulations on an amazing performance. For me, it was the best performance of today. What I want to know is, could you tell us a bit about the story behind the song? Obviously, your performance is very emotional, and we could feel you were believing every single word you were singing, but can you tell us a bit about the story behind the song Limits?
The story behind Limits, it's actually a lot of stories, a lot of things that happened to me, a lot of emotional low points I had in my life, where I was wondering if what I'm doing could ever make me that happy, and that's me like wondering what I actually want in life. And what like really makes me a happy person, because that's what I want to be in the end. Like, you can have a lot of success, I mean, you can have all the money in the world, and you can still die unhappy. And what life is that? And actually, that's what the song is about. It's about that point where you actually notice, like, okay, I'm working my ass off. For what? Am I happy now with what I have, with who I am? Do I let other people tell me how to be, who to be, what to say? Do you tell? No, no, actually. And you look in the mirror and you see yourself and it's like, okay, is that still me? So actually, that's what Limits is about. It's about the realization of a lack of happiness.
Yes, please.
Hello. Good evening, Team Austria. It's JP from Radio International from Malta, Galaxy 105. My question, I've got actually two. One is, can you tell us your way to the Eurovision Song Contest? I understand there was no actual final. How did you find out about it, that you go? And was the song written especially for Eurovision? And the final question is, of course, about your blue hair. Why?
Okay, I answer the last one first because there is no answer. There's no like real meaning to my blue hair. I just like color. I mean, like you guys all like color as well. I mean, I see a lot of different shirts in here.
I know.
Shirts. I was talking about shirts, not hair. But I have my wigs with me. I can give you one. So on Friday's next one we will come back
Sure.
with blue
Yes.
wigs. Okay.
Yes,
So
okay.
don't feel so yeah. Naked. No, so all right, that's fine. Okay, so yeah, actually there's no reason. No, and now they're blue, and now I can't go back because the blue stuck to my hair. And we've tried it, but it won't go up. And the second one, well, I was asked by the national broadcaster if I would like to send in a song, and I wrote a song, and they had an internal selection, actually.
Yeah, we have a very professional scouting process in Austria. A few years ago we had the national elections, but because of financial reasons we don't have the national selection again. And then we decided to make an internal selection, and this is really a good job done by Ewald Forcher. He's a guy from our biggest radio station, and he's making the scouting for us, and he told us to have a look on Paenda.
Yeah, so that's when I wrote the song then, and then it didn't take the song.
Yes, then we didn't take the song.
And then I didn't like the song anymore, and it's not on the album.
Yeah, but at the end there was an album, and we took the song from the album, and I tell you, each song of this album would be good, really good fitting to ESC. Oh.
Aww.
And if you had,
I don't pay him.
and if you had to choose one other song from the album to perform here, do you have a favorite?
To from here. I like a lot of them. Well, actually, I really, well, let me think.
In the meantime,
Yeah, what good? No. Okay, yeah, I would like go with Filler, actually. Yeah, it's one of my favorite songs from the album.
Do you have a taste?
Yes, if I have to switch 4 minutes now. Stay where you are, 'cause even the far is still too close. Come hit me hard. If you wanna do it again, you can tear me apart. Why do you hide? 'Cause I've seen all of your darkness inside. Why do you fight? 'Cause it's too late for us to be alright. All I can see is you're looking at me as if nothing has happened at all. These breakups and makeups, your lies and my worries have finally taken its toll. What do you see staring at me? Was I a filler to get out of that? What do you see staring at me? Was I a thrill and a spill up the end?
Let's listen to more questions, please.
Hello, this is Daniel from EUROVISION Austria. My questions about the performance, this touching performance. How this was for you to work with Marvin Dietmann on it, and how was it from
What?
Marvin Dietmann working with you on this performance, and how was it the process from the idea to today?
I really like Marvin Dietmann. He's a very sensitive person, and one thing I very quickly noticed about him is that he really tries to get to know the artist. Like, where does he or she comes from? What does he or she wants to say with the song, and what's the atmosphere of the song, and like his first question is always, what do you want? What do you envision, like when you think of your staging? And then he tries to work out whatever like comes out, ideas, or comes up with other ideas, with options. But the funny thing is with Limits that I think we all had kind of the same vision, actually. Like my manager, for example, me and the whole team from the label, and everyone else around. Like I think we all had kind of the same picture in our head, and even Marvin. Yeah. So, and I think also you, right? I mean, like when we were talking in the meetings, I think we all had like. It was the same feeling.
Yes.
Again, I don't pay him.
We had a question from Austria, now we have a question from Australia.
Hi, Alistair Birch. Is it Paenda or Paenda, by the way?
Paenda.
Paenda,
yes, like Daniel.
Yeah. So my question is about the backing music to your song. Where was it recorded? Who's playing all the instruments? And is there a connection to the name of your record company, Wohnzimmer, which is living room in English?
Oh yeah. The funny thing is that I did record all of it at home in my home studio. I have a home studio, and it's well equipped by now, and I have everything I need. And I like being creative in my home, because then I'm surrounded by everything I need. I can, whenever I want to, I can go make myself a coffee, and I need a lot of coffees. and I can go and like do laundry if I need to get. Yeah, I mean like go on. We all know it. We get home late and then we have to do laundry. It sucks. So I can do it like in between, and so that's where actually all my music comes from. From my and it's funny that I landed at Wohnzimmer Records. it was a coincidence. It wasn't planned, but I'm very happy that I can work, or that they work with me. Actually, I'm gonna feel very understood and well, like they do a great job.
So another question: being an all-around artist, writing your own lyrics, music, producing, are you excited about the news of Madonna joining this year's competition?
You know, I'm a very honest person, and maybe a few of you know that I have been a musician for a long time, and I've like really done a lot of stuff, and I can like tell you from experience that we may never ever see Madonna. So it's cool that she's here, but yeah, I mean, I'll see her on screen. Cool.
So you're setting your bar low. You don't want to be disappointed. So you say she might not even be here. Is that what you're saying?
No, I'm saying like even if she's here, we will never see her because she's a big star. And
no, I'm not saying let's look forward for having coffee. One of the many coffees.
So it's cool. It's cool that she's here, but it's like. It's cool that she's here. It's cool that she's in the show, but she's not like actually.
And she wasn't a big influence on you.
No, actually, Frozen. Her song "Frozen" was a big influence. The atmosphere, and, like the way it's arranged. I think it had a big impact on me, even though I didn't realize it.
So I think if we could get you to indulge us in one course from the song, that would be terrific for us.
Yes, of course. I have to stand up.
Please do.
As I'm sitting on stage. Mine's got to move, but I'm so trapped within me. Expending all my limits too carelessly. Counting all the time to get me back in line, 'cause nothing really makes sense no more. And I'm set on hold, suddenly it bold anymore. 'Cause the face in the mirror just couldn't look clearer right but through me. And how I like to say we'll be better tomorrow or any day. Say I'm talking about you, and the love you try to find. And how hard you try to hide.
Thank you very much. I wish you a lot of luck in this competition, and thank everybody for being here with us. Thank you.
Thank you.